hours from Darwin to roughly Kununurra. We won't make it that far today, but
yeah, we want to be in Lake Argyle, which is just south of Kununurra, tomorrow morning. So basically the further we drive now, the less driving we'll have in the morning. So trying to push on. Alright, so we just pulled over. We've been here for about half an hour now to this random gravel pit. The fridge has been playing up ever since we got into Catherine, pretty much. It's been struggling to keep anything cold, so we've just been eating kind of like suspicious food. We've been fine, but also just eating it quickly. Like we did like 2 chicken breasts the other day. We had like a weird, it wasn't weird, it's delicious, like feta and olive salad.
it was delicious.
It was delicious. Nothing weird about it. It was just because it was a bit like not chilled.
This wasn't cold.
Yeah. So we're thinking maybe it's not getting enough ventilation. So Ali's been emptying and cleaning the fridge because we had all this ice in there which is melted.
Literally, this bucket is full of water up to here, just from melted
So we
ice.
had like all these chocolates floating around in the water, a bunch of frozen broccoli which is all defrosted, so it's like a green kind of soup in the bottom. Gross. So we're gonna unplug the fridge, move it over just behind the passenger seat where it can get a bit more air, and we'll see how it goes. And if that's the case, we can always drill some like breathing holes into the cupboard it sat next to. Hopefully it'll be as simple as that, because I don't really want to take it to another repair shop.
I don't know if that's going to work much, because that's just like a closed. We just breathe into the cupboard, which is full.
Yeah, it's a shame the vent isn't on this side, really. We could switch the whole thing around. Yeah, the lids can flip.
Amazing!
Well, that solves everything, doesn't it? Every time you open it up, it's going to have the best.
Yeah.
We just discovered that on camera. That was good.
We had to cross the WA border, and we have to get rid of all the shell and everything.
Yeah, no fresh fruit allowed, but you are allowed onions and things, as long as you take the peel off. And I did some work on a ginger farm where we had a shipment. We needed to send it over to WA, and we had to clean off every tiny little patch of dirt, any kind of like bit of skin that dirt could be underneath. So I'm pretty knowledgeable about this stuff.
Righto.
Yeah, hopefully our onions can make it across. We're pretty good, like, apart from that. We've eaten most of our fresh fruit.
All the fresh fruit and veg has wilted in the heat. The fridge freezer's cooked itself. Turning it around hasn't fixed it. So we're gonna have to see someone in Broome probably, if we make it that far. We're drinking warm water last night because the tank was hot. It was pretty gross.
Yeah, I mean it was 30 degrees at 10 PM last night, and it's going to be up to like 38 today.
Yeah.
And the fridge doesn't work, so there's nothing we can ingest, which is cooler than that. Everything is going to be 38 or above. Yeah. Basically.
It's going to be great.
Like, I could almost make a cup of tea with the water coming out of the tap. Which any other day would be a dream. Well, this is it. We're going to cross from Northern Territory to West Australia.
Oh my god.
Exciting. Very excited.
Scary, nerve-wracking. What are we going to get caught with?
First stop in WA, Lake Argyle. So this is a man-made dammed reservoir lake thing, but super beautiful, and apparently home to like 3,000 plus
a lot of fresh
freshies. It's funny, on Wikicamps there's the crocodile beach or something, and then there's the swimming spot, and they're right next to each other. Ali thinks she's going to go for a swim. I'm not sure if I'll join her. We'll see. We'll see how many kids there are in there.
She'll be right. We've swum in freshwater croc water so many times.
Yeah, but this one's got 3,000 crocs in.
It's a lot bigger, it's huge.
Christ, never seen this sign in a hot spot.
The drone just fell out of the sky as we were coming into Lake Argyle. I said, hey, get the drone up and we'll get some cool footage. She's gone. So So now we have to look through hectic bush
And what was that sign over there
to
saying?
find it. And there's a sign over there saying beware of snakes. So we've just put our long pants on and boots on. I mean, it was playing up already, the drone, but...
Find my drone. Here we go. Look at this. Start flashing and beeping. Oh my god, I'm so glad I had a look at this. We're coming for you.
No luck finding the drone. It was quite far in the bushland, so we gave up.
Well,
and it lost signal.
Must have hit a power line over there, and it was quite high, and I guess the wind and the momentum, it just continued flying.
Yeah.
Before crashing.
And it lost signal.
Yeah, it just switched off. She kind of died once already, so that was kind of the second afterlife it had anyway. So can't be too annoyed.
You got
There's
spider
a
webs.
couple little videos on there, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
Now I can get a new drone. A new drone. So that's good. I mean, I was just thinking, like, if one of us got bit by a snake walking through this like thick bush, this is not worth it for a $300 drone.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants a controller, I mean, that looks like a lot of water, doesn't it, going through the car? It's definitely going to come up the floor. So here we are, the famous Ivanhoe Crossing, just north of Kununurra. It looks to be flowing a bit higher than what we kind of expected it to be,
Yes,
but
quite strong.
no, we've seen loads of cars do it, and this car here, this Nissan, which isn't even lifted by the looks of things. So we'll be sweet. But we had to do it 3 times in order to get the perfect shot. Just because we lost the drone today, and this would have been like kind of the best time to have a drone. So
Got a bunch of like reeds and stuff under there.
ah yeah.
Oh.
Take a bit of a swamp with them. But now we've got a big tour bus just arrived, so I think it's our time to shine. So we might head back to the Ivanhoe Crossing again tomorrow. We did the one crossing, and then like we were going to set up the camera and get some cool shots. There was a bunch of people fishing, wasn't there, and stuff, and like it was hard to really get
The light was
a good
going,
shot.
you know.
Yeah, we got there a bit late, so we might go back there again tomorrow just to get the banger shot. And we're just driving into camp now. It was like only like 7
it was
kilometers
like,
or something.
Yeah, 10 minutes away, but it's quite a corrugated road, so it's taking us a little bit longer.
It's been an awful road.
But it's right on the river. Kind of have to be a little bit careful of crocs, apparently. So that'll be fun cooking in the dark, but maybe we'll see their eyes. I've never seen their eyes in the water at night with a torch, so that'll be good if we can see it.
So we found a nice spot, nice and safe, away from the water. But Ali still wants to go and check out what's by the water.
Chicken.
Yeah, for a good reason. What's that? So many noises in Australia at night time. Kangaroos, crocodiles, snakes. Nuh I don't like this. Hey, so we're on the Gibb River Road for about, I don't know, 15-20k to our Questro Station.
Yeah.
We're not going to do the whole road, we're going to go down to Bungles, but this is a must-see destination.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, it's all like brand new tarmac road, so it's not a tricky corrugated off-road track at all. Good.
But I've also heard that the Gibb River has just been graded, so it's not that bad anyway.
Yeah, probably the route we're going to take inland towards the Bungles is going to be more corrugated than the treacherous Gibb River Road.
I was just reading out some WikiCamp reviews and people said they've seen a lot of snakes. There's a freshwater croc.
I really wish you weren't reading those.
One of the snakes even went in the water where people were swimming. And I made the mistake of telling Danny.
And now I want to go home. How far would it be to go back to Essex from our Questro Station?
I reckon we could organise something.
We could organise it?
Yeah.
But there's this reviewer saying they saw 3 snakes on their walk and it's only like a short walk. And crocodiles.
Just one.
One crocodile.
You'll be right.
Ali's testing out her new sandals. She finally bought some the other day. In Catherine.
I don't know if you can tell, but they're large.
Like in the Tivas. And I've got my old beauties sent over. So this is, I think, what they call turquoise pool. Pretty stagnant, not very turquoise. Apparently a croc lives in here. There's one croc here and then one at the top one. It's one of the few times I'm actually not that annoyed that there's loads of kids in there. If there's snakes and crocodiles, I'd rather be the kids than me. It's not much of a hike, this. It's probably the biggest rocky scramble walk we've ever done.
So we just booked a private campsite at the Questro Station. They're not really near anything. But
there's an extra, I think it's $24 for unpowered or $36 for private.
But the lady at Emma Gorge recommended private.
Yeah.
She's bloody far out.
it better be bloody lovely because it's nowhere near the swimming. It's nowhere near the restaurant.
Nowhere near the showers. Nowhere near nothing. No shade.
She looks pretty nice, doesn't she?
Well,
You're on fire.
it's way too hot. There it is. Woo.
A slice of heaven. So this is our private camp, which we paid a little bit extra for. And basically, we've got our own little fire pit. Looks like someone's been around here with a rake. It's already well kept. Got our own little access to the water. Sign says there's crocodiles here, but I just went for a dip. It's pretty shallow and clear. But yeah, we're quite a long way away from any kind of facilities. No bathroom or showers. And Ali just went for a little walk to try and find the toilets. And what did you find?
Well, on my way I found like hoof prints.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, maybe they're cows, maybe they're donkeys. Oh well. On my way down the hill there was like all this ruffling sound, like a big animal moving through the bushes. I was like, shh. Danny wouldn't come with me. So I saw a big cow, and then as Danny came it ran away. And so I started walking to the toilets, and then there was like 6 big cows. One of them had a horn going this way, and the other one had a horn going this way.
Like bulls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mean looking bulls.
One of them was staring at me and I was like, don't need to go anymore.
It's not that important.
No.
But yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're probably going to go for a little drive soon to...
Sub lookout.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the lookout. It's the best
Pigeonhole?
lookout in the area. Pigeonhole.
Was it Pigeonhole?
I think so. We're surrounded by cows that are either fighting or breeding and making horrific noises. What the hell? There's one in the car?
Yeah.
Where? Just in time.
Literally just.
We caught the last 5 seconds of sun. Couldn't quite catch it on camera there. But cheers anyway. Morning. So I've been up for about an hour and a half, got up at 5, it just gets light so early. Keen to see the sunrise. Of course there's a mountain right there, so it took forever. Just been sat reading a book. But it's been really good. This private camp, like, so far away from everything, but also so quiet. Slept so well. And it wasn't even that hot. Nice kind of like coolness set in as the sun went down last night. So it was good. You sleep okay, Ali?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got cold with the fan on, which is really yummy.
Oh, this morning with the fan on, I was freezing.
You're freezing.
Under the covers.
Mm.
But, yeah. What's for breakfast?
Pancakes.
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 It's been ages, actually.
Mm. How's it?
I don't think we've filmed ourselves eating pancakes for a while. We secretly eat pancakes.
Yeah.
Shamefully. Yeah, so off to Zebedee Hot Springs just after breakfast, and then gonna try out this El Questro gorge, including the very deep water crossing. I'm gonna look into what kind of precautions we can take, because I think the car will be fine. I'm just worried about the electrics, like if the water goes over the bonnet. So I'll disconnect the winch because I don't really want anything happening to that. Our headlights are a little bit sketchy as it is. Obviously they're going to get wet. That's the biggest thing I'm worrying about. But apart from that, all our battery and everything is up here, so that should be fine. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Just pulling into Zebedee Springs. Only open from 7 till 12 to reduce traffic apparently. But
hopefully it's nice and big because there's a few cars around.
Yeah. Not as bad as I thought it would be though.
Yeah. Is it nice?
Yeah.
A little bit warm. Just what you need. I mean, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Right, so just pulling up at Questro, this is our first obstacle. I guess that's the water crossing there. We've also got this really horrible section. You got a choice between sludge, sludge on the right, I don't know how deep that is, and then this massive hole in the road on the left.
I think we'll go the mud.
It's just obscene, and that's kind of where you park, I guess, if you're gonna try and hitch a ride or walk. They can just fix their roads a lot better, couldn't they? I'll just see how we go. Taking the mud line.
Ooh.
Let's get up all the sides of the car.
That's not too soft.
They're being little beaches.
Look at that big bird.
What the hell?
Ooh. Ooh.
Fucking horrible. Speed is your... Glad we walked around the snake infested path now.
That might change their It was so deep and gross. It was really gross.
I bet that's not cheap to get recovered from here. They could make this a little bit better, couldn't they, this walk?
Put some stairs in it.
Zero effort into making it safe. Insane. We saw a guy carrying 2 kids coming down here. And obviously he went up as well. Don't know how that happened. How that was possible. But we only just made it, and I don't think we're big, unhealthy people. Like they should put some kind of footholds in, or something, but there's nothing. Very advanced hiking. Just dive in. You're on YouTube, Ali.
So just leaving Questro, pumping up tyres again. We're staying at, I think it was Cockburn Rest area tonight.
Yeah, somewhere heading west out there towards the bungles.
Yeah.
Free camp. Windstorms just came in.
Yeah.
Thick and
So
fast. We just did
and we've got a crappy little tripod and it blew over. Camera got a bit dusty, but she's good.
Yeah, hopefully. For now. But yeah, it's a beautiful afternoon.